that doesn't show current movies very often. A lot of
Cinema,
those are just
Cinema Detroit.
a lot of those are just art house, foofy or Amelie stuff.
Foofy.
Why am I talking shit about Amelie? I love that movie.
Amelie.
It's a French movie.
Amelie. Yeah, I've seen it.
All right, let's get this show on the
Did you
road.
see The Jury?
No, I didn't. I don't watch a lot of football stuff. Of course it did. You know,
I
it's
don't know. A
mine
new
now,
Token
right?
book coming out. How the fuck does that even work?
Just waiting for silence.
I mean, you're gonna be waiting forever. We're talking to people.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast of stuff. I found it. I found it.
Now featuring never shutting up people.
Found it. I got a solid half-second I can work with. And the
Have I mentioned recently how much fantasy football pisses me off?
No, but
Yeah.
please
Go
feel
ahead.
free.
Absolutely, it just pisses me off. I'm in two teams. One is for money. One is for just fun.
Oh,
The money
God.
league I'm in, my team isn't that great. The free league I'm in, my team is outstanding. I'm 3-3 in both. I don't understand it. I just don't understand the logic of this. In my free league, I have one of the lowest points against in the entire league. People do not score on me. How am I 3 games in a loss column? I don't understand it. In my paid league, I have one of the lowest points, 4. My team does not score a lot of points. Still 3 wins in the. I don't understand fantasy football sometimes. That's all.
That's how it works.
Dungeons and
Plus
Dragons for sports people.
Holy crap! Next week is The Walking Dead, isn't it?
Yes,
Sunday.
it is.
There were major spoilers out, and by major
Oh, yeah.
spoilers, I mean the complete synopsis of episode 1
Yep.
Ooh,
released.
I need
Yep.
to read this. Is it on The Walking Dead Reddit?
Okay, cool. So if
Oh
somebody
God,
wants
I
hear it,
need to read
can-
that.
I can totally tell because I read it and reread it and went, "Yep."
Well, is it someone major that dies too? Good. Is it whoever?
Yeah.
thought?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
No surprises.
Wonderful. Then I'm good.
Oh, oh, it's everyone. It's who everyone thought it was gonna be.
I don't know why
That's
they
not-
needed to wait 17 months.
That's
for
not fun. Come on.
No,
What happened
it's not.
to we filmed everybody's deaths, but we're going with these two that everyone knew it was gonna happen. Okay, yeah, that's funny.
Because they filmed the next episodes, and it's like, oh. Well, we filmed these people alive. We'll just CG in other people. They're alive.
Oh, that's why they did it. Okay, yeah, I'm reading it. Okay, this
I
is
need to
fucking
tell you what
hilarious.
happened.
I don't know if you want to tell the peoples. The person. I mean.
Yeah, I until the
Yeah.
episode actually airs.
It's funny. It's funny. That's all I'm going to say. Is the people are going to be pissed.
As the internet.
No, people are
Dozen
going
once.
to be genuinely pissed because it's bullshit. They've
Oh,
been had.
really?
They've been had.
What was
It's-
the oh really for, BG?
Spoilers.
Yeah,
okay.
you're yeah.
He's
Yeah.
still reading. Okay. So while you guys are reading spoilers, because no one else cares about this but me, but it's just going to be interesting. So Cleveland on Tuesday is
Oh, gosh,
going
I
to
love
be
baseball.
not just baseball, is going to be, if you work in Cleveland, get out, like, take an early day. Because, yes, Indians are going to the World Series, and Game 1 starts
That's
Cleveland on Tuesday.
Still mind blowing.
You're telling me,
But
man.
my team has it derpadoo in a Lukaloo.
Hey, man, that curse is done. But the other thing is that
but the Lions continue to disappoint weekly.
That's actually
Every
that,
freaking year this happens.
that was actually brought up at work for me.
I am so angry.
I had people I work with have said the Cavs won the series, but the Lions still haven't done shit.
But
The Lions find new and innovative ways to lose weekly. They will be up 97 points and lose by 4. How?
are you still on your first starting quarterback though?
Yes. Oh my God. Cleveland in that revolving door. Jesus Christ. They went through 7 and 6 games.
I like how it's literally like it's not just every season now. It's every damn game.
It's gonna be that jersey, and it's just gonna.
The people at the store are like, shit, we can't keep up, man. Like, stop it. But the other thing on Tuesday though for Cleveland is the Cavs season opener is also on Tuesday, and it starts a half hour before the World Series Game 1, which is the ring ceremony for the fucking, last year's championship, or this year technically, championship. So you're going to have 2 ginormously packed arenas and probably a whole bunch of people outside just going in between.
Drunk off of their ass.
It's get out of Cleveland. If you're working, you're not going to the game, take a sick day.
Can I just continue to say screw LeBron James?
You've said it
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Hero.
Thank you.
Thank
Screw
you.
LeBron James.
Thank you. I must preach the gospel of the anti.
LeBron to God, though. But LeBron to God, though.
LeBron is the Antichrist.
It's all I fucking hear.
All hail Andre Drummond. Praise be to him. From what I'm seeing,
Have you seen that Spider-Man image that Pro
the
linked on my Facebook?
the Samsung one.
Yeah, I've seen that image. Though.
Yeah.
What, the suicide vest?
Die.
No, just where it shows a picture from Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he's.
Oh, you mean the one I literally linked to his page?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, Mary Jane just got this new Samsung.
That killed me. But no, I've actually seen better. People are putting up entire Halloween costumes. One was actually posted to Yoma's Facebook page. It was it's a quote unquote terrorist outfit, but instead of having like TNT or bombs placed wrapped around the chest, it's a vest with Samsung Galaxy boxes tied around them.
So exactly what I said.
There's a mod now in GTA 5 where it just turns the
Christ.
C4 into Samsungs. Good stuff. So yeah, the one thing just a quick thing I wanted to mention, but before we started, Ralph just kind of blurted it out. Yeah, at 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, Nintendo is releasing a preview trailer. I feel
It's
like,
an announcement of an announcement.
yes, that's what it's gonna end up being.
Nintendo.
It's just gonna be like, here's the silhouette. Okay, see you next time. It's like, you motherfuckers.
Go buy all of the games in it.
So, I mean, it's the first actual
7 of them.
news that they've given
Yeah.
about this thing. So,
All 4 of them that are remasters of old Zelda games.
new Zelda game. I don't care. That's all I want. All I need.
Yeah, but it's gonna be on the Wii U too.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get it for the new one.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
I don't think that's even a debate.
Speaking of Zelda, I want to bring this up. So I've been watching Fuckwit here stream, and for a man who talks about knowing Zelda games as much as he does, holy shit!
Zelda 2. I've never played it.
You die like every 3 seconds.
Zelda 2 is hard as balls.
Yeah.
Every
It's
3
hard.
seconds.
It's very hard.
I don't. Besides, like I said, besides the CDI games, which I don't consider those Zelda games. Zelda 2 is the hardest Zelda by a landslide. It is
I'm hearing
hard.
a lot of excuses.
Yeah. Plus
Not
the
a whole lot of
guide.
action.
I'm gonna say this. Using a guide.
Oh.
Really?
Would you rather me just wander around aimlessly on stream
Yes!
not knowing? No one wants that.
PG.
What? I do that all the time.
No, I remember some specific time you were talking about where you were like, "Oh, I just needed to go here."
Dude, There was Batman Arkham Origins where I spent a good
That
15
was
minutes not knowing to hook the freaking.
Oh my
thing,
god, yes.
And it was fantastic. What do you
Exactly. It's like, I should be going here, but I'm not. What the fuck is going on?
My main thing is I just want to get through the first 2 Zeldas, so I can get to games that I've.
Because-
That's a
because
good
you wa-
way to look at things. I just want to get through this. Let me slog through this greatness just to get to the stuff I want to get to.
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
such a chore.
It.
That's a good way to
Let
look
me
at your
just-
favorite franchise of all time, Michael. Well, I can't wait for the new Dragoon so I can just run through that bastard. Ugh.
I like me the more modern Zeldas. Sorry. And I don't need guides for them because I've played all of those, save for the handheld ones, which I think I can get on the Wii U. I think I can get Link's Awakening, but I'm not sure about like the Oracle games and whatnot. If I can, then I'm gonna play the shit out of those for sure. But yeah, Zelda 2 is hard as dicks, and it gets frustrating dying multiple times. I will say,
Yeah.
just because
It's funny.
shit just comes out at you. The dungeons are not forgiving.
Really.
Oh no, not at all.
Really.
Make a wrong turn, run into 15 enemies in a row.
It's
Shit-
almost like it's not choreographed for you and you need to actually try.
Shit just appears in front of you. It's just old games, man. Old games are hard.
This fact is not 100% accurate.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, but a negative comment. I don't want to affect his ratings. He worked hard.
Fucking Zelda apologies.
Have you guys ever played a game though, like an old game that you do like, but is hard as shit?
Yes.
And I slogged through that bastard.
What game?
All this frustrating glory. One of the Ninja Gaidens.
Oh,
I
okay.
played when
One of the original Ninja
Yeah.
Gaidens.
Yeah.
No, same here.
when P4 and the 2 Final Fantasy X's came on the Vita, I went through both of them without a guide. I want to just do this raw, and then I went back and went, okay, oh here's what I missed. But those aren't really old
Nor hard.
X2 has a lot in it. My first playthrough, I think I got 40%.
I do
Ooh,
like
fuck.
doing that with some RPGs, but then I also get pissed that I miss stuff.
Meh.
I don't.
Especially with like the Tales games.
Oh, this is a good segue.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So, Thursday, I'm just trolling through Twitter, whatever, and somebody that I'm following was just like, "Hey, Tales of Graces F is on sale for $8." I'm like, "Tales of Graces F, which one is that?" And I'm like, "Okay, I know it's between Vesperia and Xillia, but I don't remember too much about it." And I looked at it, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I remember this one. I think this is my favorite."
It was your favorite.
And then I saw some more. I was like, okay, this was definitely my favorite. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. Bought it all of Saturday, all of Sunday, all of Monday, just playing it. And that game is so amazing. I love Graces F. It's so good. Kind of wish I didn't right now play it all those days, but I still don't regret it. But I forgot how much I love that game.
Where would I put that? Like, cause I've played Symphonia, Vesperia, Graces, Xillia, and what's the last one?
Xillia 2?
No, there's one after that, and I can't.
Oh, yeah.
The
I know.
newest one.
God, there's a glare on it. I can't see the name.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, my iPad isn't. Ugh. You.
Can't see the freaking name on the box. Whatever.
Jesus Christ, Mike. Okay, Zesteria.
Thank you. Just trying to look at it on the shelf. I think Vesperia is my favorite
Graces is
by
What
far.
a long way to just go. The game I recently played was not the one I liked the most.
I would call it Zesteria is probably number 2 though. Oh, there's Symphonia.
I
That one goes
wasn't
tick for
feeling
tack.
That one.
Really?
Yeah, I tried. I couldn't do it. Something about it where I was just like,
Zillia was my least favorite. I can
I,
say that.
I put Zillia over Zestiria.
Really?
Yeah,
It-
I tried. I got up to the Earth guy who was voiced by Ian Sinclair, who I absolutely love, and I was just like, I can't do it anymore. It's not. I don't care about the story. It's boring. The combat is not as good as it was. I just was like, okay, BG, return it because it was GameFly.
Which
Graces is the one though.
I will say some of the characters are a little bit archetypal.
That's in all of the Graces. Don't even hit me with that bullshit, Mike.
More so, I feel like more so than some of the others. I don't dislike them. That's just a comment that I have
I
on it.
don't think so.
What?
In all of them, you've got the spunky main hero. You got the childhood friend who's the love interest. You've got the weirdo mage person.
The
You got an
weirdo.
older, respectable person. What are you talking about, Mike? It's all there. You've got amnesia as a plot line. That's about it. But that's basically all the characters. Oh, and his older brother, which there was an overbearing older brother in Zestiria. What you talking about, Mike?
Oh, no, I forgot.
What you talking about, Mike?
Adoptive brother. Sorry.
What you talking about, Mike? It's all there.
What you talking about, Willis?
I've named all the characters, and I'm thinking about all the Grace's game, not Grace's, Tale game, and
I feel like
each one, they're all there.
I feel like Symphonia doesn't have the same archetypes.
Okay, I didn't really play Symphonia.
Okay.
Symphonia 1 or 2.
1.
Zillia, Zestiria, Graces, Vesperia, they're all there. You've named one that wasn't.
Of the ones
Don't
that I
hit
play.
me with that bullshit about a game that I love and then sit there and not expect me to defend it like you roll over when I talk about Dragon Ball.
When
I'm
you
just
roll
defending my
over
stuff.
when I talk about Dragon Ball.
Belly showing.
Vesperia too doesn't really have the childhood love interest.
No, it doesn't.
Not childhood, but the pink hair girl was a love interest.
Was she?
I'd say so.
Yes, Michael.
Hmm. No brother
A booyah.
archetype. Best friend archetype for sure, but no brother archetype there.
Okay, wow. You got me there, Mike.
Hey, not all of them have the same archetypes.
You got me there, Mike. You got one thing.
The other thing.
Shut up,
the-
DA.
the-
I'll fade off into the shadows.
The other thing about Grace is just the story that annoyed me a little bit here and there. Was the
all of the tale stories are trash. They are all trash. Oh, we have to go get the Mukalakia crystals for the Markalevian country. Sure, whatever. Just go here. To the point where at the
Yeah,
end of
sure,
every
whatever.
single cutscene, they basically turn to the camera and go, now we must go to this country. Let's go. I was like, they say that an awful lot because they know I'm not listening. They're all trash, Mike. Don't even pretend.
I won't call
What
them
was Vesperia's
trash.
story? What was it about?
I haven't played that game in like 7 years, dude.
What was Zillia's story about?
Zillia, I never finished.
What was Zesteria's story about?
Story of the Shepherd. Trying to reestablish the
What-
connection.
What's Grace's story about?
Uh,
You don't remember. You don't
Mike,
remember?
I wouldn't
You're-
call. I still wouldn't call them bad.
Oh my goodness. You're using the pro thing now. Of
Hey!
I watched Pepper Ann once when I was 3 years old.
Holy, I just listened to that episode. It's terrible.
You're on pro level, Mike.
I wouldn't call even if I like. There's stories that I've read before that I wouldn't be able to
You don't
remember right
it,
now.
But you remember not liking it, correct?
Yeah, but I don't remember. I don't not like the Tale stories.
But you don't remember even the ones that you think are particularly good.
Or enjoyable.
or enjoyable.
I remember the Tales of Symphonia one, but I've replayed that like 5 times.
5-time
Explain it to
world
me, 'cause I
champion.
find Symphonia boring.
I do not accept your criticism because you've told me nothing. So I can't accept the archetypal characters and the boring story because all of them are all of them.
All right.
Don't throw shade on the game. That
I'm
I
not
love.
throwing shade. I'm just
Don't
stating
throw
an
shade.
opinion.
You throwing shade. You throwing mad shade.
Don't throw
on me.
shade at my game, kid.
When have I ever thrown shade?
Just now. You're like, DA, your kicks is ugly. Yo, my
Them
kicks
Jordans
mad
is
fluffy.
fugly, son. The fuck you get these?
Don't come to my house with that trash. And you break my pinky.
Oh, you know what? Okay,
Act like you don't
wait.
hear
You
me.
know what? Here's fucking throwing shade. It's something I mentioned last week. BG was not here,
Well, here it comes.
and you were just like, "Wait for it."
Oh,
Well, guess
yeah.
what? It fucking happened. Goldberg
No.
came back. Suck it.
What happened?
Goldberg.
Goldberg's back.
Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
No. I will go back and find the fucking episode. I asked you to.
No, we said. As far as I know, we said he's not gonna come back and wrestle. He might wrestle though.
He is
The
wrestling.
match is
It's already
set.
The
confirmed.
match is set.
The match is
Yeah.
Ugly.
But again, like I told them last week, Alberto was supposed to wrestle in Mexico until he was stabbed. Not saying that's gonna happen to Goldberg, but you
The
know,
way I looked at it was.
they're coming to Detroit.
The way I looked at it was, Goldberg is too old and not in ring shape
He's
to even
done.
give a crap about wrestling again.
This is 100%. We got to get some buzz going. Hey, you
Yeah.
guys like Goldberg, don't you? Well, here he is.
And the worst part is that the wrestling fans have just forgotten about their WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
Just straight up forgotten about that crap fest.
Hey, he did not care enough about you fans to give one last effort. Oh, but he's back now. Oh,
And that was 12 years ago.
Damn, it was that long ago.
Yeah.
Just stop it. Like, what do you want? Fans are so fickle and it's dumb.
ridiculous.
Marks and smarks alike. People going, yes, Goldberg, for what reason? Now, if he wants to come in and just give a promo every now and then, sure, promote whatever you're going to promote. Do some handshaking, maybe do a spear to some jobber. Who cares? But you're coming in to, what pay-per-view are they wrestling yet? Don't tell me to
Survivor Series.
Okay. You're coming in as the marquee person to sell tickets and, well, not buy since they don't really do pay-per-views anymore. But you're what's getting butts in the seat. No.
Why?
No.
I'm working at my the owner of the store owns another Burger King, and I'm working over there because they've had a lot of firings and quitting, the suspensions, and the owner
That
over there
sounds
was just
familiar.
like, "Thank you so much for coming down here, King." Even though I didn't have a choice, he just scheduled me. If I could have said no, I would have. He was like, "Thank you so much for coming down here. We really need you down here." I said, "You shouldn't need me. You should make another me. There should be 4 me's here because it's so busy." And that's exactly how I feel about WWE. You shouldn't need a Goldberg. You should have all these people who
You should
people are
have a
willing
Goldberg.
to come and pay and see, but they just don't. And they're just like, oh, look at Goldberg.
They can't build anybody anymore.
Oh no,
Everybody
they've lost the ability.
everybody that's like top-ish guys right now are people that are self-made from their charisma, their character, or their in-ring ability. It's not from what WWE produced and had them do. Roman Reigns was the last experiment, and it failed miserably because they tried too hard. I think if they didn't try as hard with Reigns, maybe he would have been fine, but they kept going and going and going until...
The 2 champions and the 2 contenders are all
not WWE guys.
not WWE products, which is interesting. And like Roman Reigns is a sad case.
I'm gonna put it like this, because this is actually what I read from when the only reason I even knew Goldberg was quote unquote back is because I saw Little Karibo's Twitter like go off his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And from what everyone was saying was nobody expected to give a damn about Goldberg returning, but the thing that's making everybody care was the fact that he could still work a mic,
Yeah,
and the
if
fact
you can-
that the
if you
fact
come
that
in- if you can come in and cut a promo, you can get the crowd. The
But that's the
problem
thing.
is-
Let me finish. It's like the heart of the point is that the more I kept reading is the more that's everybody. That's what everybody is saying. That's what everybody misses. Nobody cuts promos right anymore, from what I'm seeing.
No. First off, the second Goldberg's music hit, everyone is Goldberg. They were already into the guy. He was crying before he even touched the mic. There was like 17 seconds of applause before he even spoke because they just loved Goldberg so much. And they couldn't even get the Goldberg chant right. They were offbeat. Jesus Christ. There are people that are cutting fantastic promos in the WWE daily, weekly, and monthly. Do not hit me with this garbage that people can't cut promos anymore. Even though Bray Wyatt has to stop cutting promos weekly, he still cuts fantastic ones. Freaking
KO.
Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins is improving.
New Day.
Cody Rhodes was cutting good ones when he was there.
There are people that can cut promos. It's not people just going
Even
on Sunday. No, it's not all Randy Orton.
Miz, even people like Dolph Ziggler with his over the top, I made it, I'm the guy still in the show, blah 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 blah, is doing good promo work. I will say the two programs he's been in recently with Dean Ambrose and The Miz, he has cut fantastic promos for those, and people have been saying, oh, those are fantastic builds because the promo work between the 2/3 competitors has been fantastic. That's how you do it. That's how you build programs, animosity, and all this other stuff through promo work. There are fantastic mic workers in the WWE. The problem is that these people keep going in this mindset of the old days while only remembering the best stuff of the old days and not what you would see weekly. Weekly, you would see The Rock saying the same stuff. Weekly, you would see Stone Cold saying the same stuff. Even though it's good, it was weekly. So if you're going there watching the WWE product right now and constantly hearing John Cena do his same spiel of hustle, loyalty, and respect, I'm gonna fighting champion, you want some, come get some. It's like, oh, John Cena's cutting the same old promo as always. That's the same thing every guy did back then. What's the difference? The difference is you can pick and choose from your mind what the great stuff was. When you watch a WWE product these days, you watch a Raw or SmackDown, you're like, oh my God, it's the same as last week. Oh my God, it ended the same. To go back, I watched recent Raw, 1999. There was like 3 straight weeks where The Rock was facing somebody and DX came and interfered and beat him down. 3 straight weeks. That was the main event and the way the show went off. Every show in the WWF.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Every show in the WWF opened with someone talking on the mic for 20 minutes. What is your criticism about the WWE these days? These people are stupid pieces of crap. It's just all these matches where they're like, oh my God, the work, the technique, the work rate, blah blah blah, all this stuff was so much better back in the old days. That's because you're only remembering those things.
You're not remember the Crash Holly versus Scotty 2 Hottie matches.
Oh my God, those were cancer.
You're not remembering the Midian versus whoever matches. You're not
anything with Viscera.
You're remembering Edge spearing Jeff Hardy off the title on a ladder. You're remembering that stuff. You don't remember the rest of the match. You don't remember the matches that preceded the tag team matches that they had that were various, innumerable, and ended very much the same way almost all the time. You don't remember that stuff. You don't remember the week-to-week stuff. All you remember is the key moments in your nostalgic mind. So you're seeing these products. You're seeing the products as they are now. I will say there are very, very good moments in the not the Attitude era, but the Ruthless Aggression era. I'm sure weekly you would look at it like, oh, it's the same stuff over and over again. 2008 to 2011, roughly, I would say it's good. You have people like Evan Bourne, all these people doing stuff, and you can pick and choose some of that great stuff. That Airborne into the RKO came from that period. Everyone always links to that stuff. There was some good stuff going on back then. But you saw it happen and you remember it. You're living in an era that you're just seeing all this stuff happening. So it's just like, I'm living through it weekly. So I'm remembering last week, the week before, the month before, as opposed to going back 15, 10 years going, oh my God, remember that? Oh my God, remember this? It's just a ridiculous concept from these quote unquote fans. Just stop. No, mic technique is still fantastic in the WWE. You don't even have to look hard for it. Just the people they give the mic
people
to.
they allow to talk are the good people.
Look, just listen to the women's talk. Like the three people that were Charlotte, not so much. But Bailey is good.
Banks.
Sasha Banks is good. And those are the people in the constant title picture. Charlotte has improved immensely.
Yeah, but that's like saying Roman Reigns has improved. It happened, but it's still like,
So to say that, look at SmackDown. The last 4 dudes in the title picture: AJ, Cena, Ambrose, Ziggler. There's not a bad mic technique person amongst them. I mean bad. There's not a atypical manufactured promo like a Randy Orton or what Roman Reigns was doing earlier, faster than a speeding bullet. Put you just trying to no. There's nothing like that. These people are doing what they do. Miz cut one of the best promos in the past 5 years. Legit cut one of the and everyone was like, is this a work? It was that good. So no, these people are doing fantastic mic work, and to degrade them because you remember how Stone Cold or Triple H talked back then and remembering it being this amazing, stupid, awesome thing, and just listening to the Miz now, like, Miz, stop it. So those people are wrong, Ralph.
He walked away for a bit.
I see it.
Oh boy,
What's
what a
DG can't cut good promos.
Ralph, you're last. That was kind of a weak ending line, if I had to say, though, for the Goldberg promo.
Oh, I didn't hear.
You didn't watch it at all?
No, I just I saw his entrance. I saw the people cheering. I saw him crying. I saw him grab a mic, and I went, "Yep," and I cut it off right at that moment.
Another one of those thank you for remembering me. One of those promos. Like, I'm back. Thank you.
And better than ever.
You can't be next, but you can be first.
Who's first? Who's first? Gilbert. So for anybody that wondering what we're talking about with that, the WWE and the WCW, of course, they had their parody characters of each other's companies. And WWE's parody character was Gilbert, and Goldberg's whole gimmick was that he never loses. Gilbert's was that he never wins. Goldberg's catchphrase was "Who's next?" as in "Who's my next victim?" And Gilbert's was "Who's first? Who's my first win?" He would come out and do the Goldberg punch kick and the sparks hitting him, and the second the sparks hit him, they do fire extinguishers on him and stuff, and he was just this tiny nothing.
Catchphrase, you can't be next, but you can be first. That's great stuff. But yeah, that's WWE in a nutshell.
Oh,
Very
boy.
good people that are not of WWE's doing. And WWE does not know why they can't build anybody anymore.
Interesting.
They just don't understand why it doesn't work anymore.
Any other news? Or should I start going into my weekly TV show watching?
So you
or
said,
JoJo or Dragon Ball Super.
Oh,
Yeah.
Super is gonna be in there.
but yeah, just the other things that dropped. Guardians of the Galaxy teaser dropped. I mean, it was a teaser. Then what was the other thing that you said? before the-
Logan is tomorrow. Trailer tomorrow. They dropped.
Oh,
today.
okay. Oh, I didn't see shit. I need to go look at that.
Yeah. It was just him standing in a forest and he said some words.
Okay. Well, like I'm curious because like at least from the teaser picture that they posted a few weeks back, like his claws looked like weathered. Like they
I
weren't
also
like
wonder if that's X-23.
the girl.
Yeah. But it's a little too young.
Yeah, maybe. But excited. Okay, excited for that. And X crap dropping tomorrow.
Yeah,
Someone
tomorrow's
fucking-
everything.
Someone freaking data mine Pokemon, and essentially the whole game is spoiled. But you know.
No HMs, no gyms.
Yeah, they're changing up the format.
Things are gonna change now.
Which
for the better.
I mean, is it like is Pokemon at a point now where if it's like if you change the formula, it's like whoa, or is it like, hey, like change? That's cool. I don't know.
If I were still playing it, I wouldn't want to change.
Just want the same formula.
Same old, same old. Gyms, Elite Four, HMs, go here, fly, surf.
Yeah, but you're also not.
Give me my Gyarados.
You're also not a typical
Early.
Pokemon player anymore. I have a headache now.
Your own fault.
from your aunt.
He made me mad with that garbage.
Jesus.
People make me mad.
God, yeah,
People are
like
garbage.
just like the tone of voice. Like I would love to like have that, like just your recording, just no. It just kept getting more terse and angry. It was beautiful.
Because people suck. It's a well-known fact. Not even opinion. People just suck. Look at this.
Albert Smith, 2016. People suck.
Need Albert Smith forever.
I smashed my finger bad.
Doing what?
Moving boxes.
Well, unless there's any other random announcements and stuff that people can think of, then yeah, move on to the
Dead Rising 4 is getting more and more hilarious by the week. So for anybody
You said
that-
Dead Rising, and in my head immediately went to Red Dead Redemption 2. That just, yeah.
Oh, that's getting a trailer too tomorrow.
For anybody that doesn't know with Dead Rising 4, it's a reimagining of Dead Rising 1, pretty much. Frank West is back, new voice, whatever, who cares? So, they've taken out the timer completely,
Oh.
which is interesting to some people and hated by others because the timer is pretty much the heart and soul of Dead Rising. You automatically start with some super like modified weapons. They pretty much made it have fun killing zombies from the get-go. Not earning the fun of killing zombies, just go kill zombies. Enjoy. So they recently announced DLC for it, in which Frank West is bit and he's turning into a zombie. And guess what? There's a time limit. So the heart and the soul of the franchise is coming via DLC.
Really?
It just gets funnier by the day. People are pissed.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
That's great.
Isn't it just?
Oh, yeah.
Did you
My head legit hurts.
have everyone blah? Have any of you guys played the first Dead Rising?
The Logan
No.
trailer just leaked.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, then.
Wait, what were you saying?
Who here has played Dead Rising 1?
Nope.
Is that a yep or a nope? I heard.
I have.
Okay. Did you ever get the achievement in it, or trophy, whatever, or it'd be achievement because it's only on Xbox, for killing like the population of the town? It was like 20,300, 2,300 something or other.
No.
Okay, so the main reason that you get that achievement is once you get it, you get the achievement, and then you complete the game or whatever. If by getting that achievement, you get the Mega Buster. You get Mega Man arm cannon, which has unlimited ammo. And it's just like, in your next playthrough, it's just like, just wreck shop. Like, you earned it. And really, the only way you can legitimately get the achievement is you ignore all other things in the game. You go into the car, like, garage tunnels underneath the mall, and you just run over zombies for all 3 days. I did it. It takes about 3 hours. Just straight. All you do is just get in a car, run zombies over until your car explodes, leave the tunnel, come back in the tunnel, car respawns, rinse and repeat. I did it.
Sweet mundane tasks.
It gave me a migraine doing it just because of how freaking mundane it was.
Man.
And here's the kicker. So I didn't know you had to beat the game afterwards.
Ooh.
So I got the achievement, quit, started a new game,
You fool.
and didn't have the Mega Buster. I was livid. Like, I was just, like, staring at the game.
You see what guides get you, Mike?
Head. I had long beaten the game, so fuck you. But I was just staring at the game, just my head just... like, I could feel my heart in my head. And I was just like, I am
Baby.
so angry right now. That was not a happy day. Which that just started the whole trend of, like, for a year or two of every zombie game having that achievement of, like, kill 23,000, and they would just increase it by 1. Just to 1-up each other zombie game. Like, Left 4 Dead had it, The Next Dead Rising had it, and there's a few others that had it.
I spent days just going back and forth between one room in Kingdom Hearts 2 just for nobodies. It had to be at least 3 days of 6 to 7 hours each day, just going back to this room, kill, go back, save, load, go back, kill, constantly, over and over. Loved it.
For what?
Drops, material.
For the
shards.
ultimate.
I forget
Oh,
what it was for.
save. That is at least a little more interesting, just because there's a little more button input. Like, you know, fighting the stuff and, you know, grinding maybe to get, like, final form or something. Like, that's...
No, they were literally just for shards.
Oh, it's just for sure. Even that, though, it's more interesting in my mind than getting in a car and just holding A until it blows up, and then you just walk out, walk back in, and do it again. There's more variance.
On a podcast or a TV show that you want to watch, you're golden.
You're golden.
I was at home when I did it back at my mom's.
You can't watch anything.
Well, back at my mom's, and I don't know if I had, like, my computer. I don't remember the circumstances. But, like, you kind of had to still pay a little attention, at least at the end, just because there's a timer. You wanted to make sure you did stuff efficiently before the freaking time ran out. Because I think, like, you only have minutes to spare once you actually get the achievement. But, you know, that implies that you actually go and finish the damn game, like I did not.
I'm always afraid of, like, I don't want to play any MMOs because I know I'll just be one of those people.
Yes, you will. I have no doubt if you ever get caught
it'd
up.
be disgusting.
I avoid them as well. Like, the only one that...
Go ahead.
The only one that I played, and I may have said it on the podcast, but I've told other people this, is like, the only time I will play an MMO is if it's Star Wars related. And I got my fill of Old Republic.
You mean everybody else after the first 3 days?
Now, I played the beta, and I played it for a while. It's just that the only reason I really quit was because it was empty. I was still playing for a while, and I was trying to do, like, group missions and stuff, and there's just no one fucking on to do the group missions with.
That's why I just don't look.
I mean, fair. It's just the game itself was just dead.
Yeah. I feel like from what I've read, it's had a resurgence. Not nearly as the initial popularity, but
I wouldn't call it a resurgence because they talk about, like, the numbers in that game a lot, and the game is just still, like, not played because it's just not fun. That's the general consensus.
And then you got just the overall king, just still
Oh,
bending
World of Warcraft
people
is
over.
never gonna lose its crown. It can't.
After that movie, I'm surprised.
People are talking good shit about that movie.
Yeah, I'm sure
Like,
they'll talk
for
about
real.
About Creed too. The
Oh my
thing
god,
that gets me.
that movie is gonna be AIDS. I already know it's gonna be AIDS.
Oh, I'm like, I heard Creed was good. The Apollo Creed.
Oh, no,
movie.
the Creed movie
that's
was
on my
good.
mind to be like, which one? Like, that movie came out like 2 years ago. What are you? Oh, I'm the idiot. Ugh.
I mean,
The games that get me right now are mobile games, and they consume my soul at times. Won't spend a dime on all these grindy mother. Oh, I see those baseball boys.
I'm like, I just gotta get a little faster.
Those
My
dollar
swing
clip
is-
boys.
Oh boy, they know what they doing. Oh, it's just $1. It's just $50. So
I have a legendary deck in Hearthstone. I have not spent a dime on that game. I just play it ridiculously because I have a long commute.
but it was just a baseball. I've had a couple temptations, but that is just
Animation Throwdown is the most money-sucking game I have ever seen in my life. There is nothing you should be doing but spending money on that game, and they make it known immediately. But it's a fun, time-killing game. I won't spend a dime on it, but it's fun and time-killing.
What game is this?
What?
Animation Throwdown. I'm looking at it right now.
It's from Fox. It's a collectible card game. It's
Ah,
from
okay.
Fox. And it features.
Family Guy, Futurama, Bob's
Yeah.
Burgers. I'm looking at it now.
So the way it works is
All the Seth MacFarlane shows.
let's say you have a Bob card or a card I actually have, a Leela card. You play the Leela card, then you have cards like things with beer, costumes, blah 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 blah. So you
Mhm.
add the beer and it'll have drunk Leela in one of the episodes she was drunk in, or it'll have costume Leela and it'll be Clobberella.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, there's all these special stats like sucking energy. Like if you hit somebody, you get 6 energy back or 6 health back, and it just keeps going like that. And that's all it is. So you got Meg in a costume and a sexy cat, and she has 6 gross out points. So if you hit somebody, once they attack you, they take 6 damage as well.
I
And it's just
see.
stuff like that. And it's very fun, but man, so here's how it goes. The arena battle is their quote-unquote multiplayer, which is just, you know, other players, they have their decks. It's not real-time
Yeah,
battle.
you just play those decks.
So you can have up to 10, you know, arena points. Let's just call them arena points. 10 arena points at a time. You battle somebody with 1, and you lose an arena point, whether you win or lose. How long until that 1 arena point refills? Take a wild guess.
An hour.
A little higher. It's roughly an hour and 40 minutes for that 1 point to fill. You can go to 0 arena points, go to sleep, wake up, and you will have 4.
but for a little bit of money, I
But
mean,
for their diamonds or whatever, oh, you can refill all your arena points right now for like 100 diamonds. How do you earn diamonds? Oh, there's only one way. Well, there's 2 ways. Money, or you can do their daily 5 gold challenge.
oh god.
The 5 gold challenge is upgrade a card 3 times, which use giggity watts.
Giggity!
And you know, once you've got good cards, once you've upgraded them, you're looking at 40 a clip, 40 giggity watts a clip. If you sacrifice a card to get giggity watts, a basic card will give you 2. An actual really good card, like a rare, like I've given up rares, like 8. So, but there's ways to get them giggity watts. Spending that money, or you can earn them in the story. Now, the story part of it, there are 21 islands, 3 competitors per island.
Oh Christ.
Each island will take a certain amount of, let's just call them stamina points. Whether you win or lose, let's say right now I'm on island, I think 17 of 21, and it's a King of the Hill island, and I can't beat that guy worth crap. and it takes 4 stamina points. I only have 15 stamina points, so I lose there. I'm down to 11. It's 10 minutes to refill, so that's not as bad. Oh, but you can refill it all right now.
Oh.
Those diamonds. Oh, how do you earn cards? Oh, that's another one of the daily 5. So 3 arena battles, 3 story battles, upgrading your card 3 times, buying 3 card packs. How do you earn coins? Arena battle is the best way. 600 a clip there. Oh, here's the kicker. Jesus Christ, this game is scummy, but I love it.
This game is scummy, but I love it.
There are only 3 non-spending actual money ways to get cards. One is to buy packs. You get 1 pack per 1,000 coins. An arena battle may get you 600 coins if you're leveled up enough. The other way is to spend money, and the other way is to do challenges, which gives you the packs. So, if you're doing arena battles, you can earn cards. It's a random loot jar. Sometimes you'll get the card, sometimes you won't. And it's random what card you get. You can get Giggity Watch through that epic ones that'll get you like 50 of those, whatever. So, how do you get better chances for loot drops and more money per win? Not money. Oh, no. You watch ads. So you watch one ad, you get a level 1 unlock for
Fucking
1 hour.
cancer. What the fuck?
You watch 2 ads, you get a level 2 unlock. You watch 3 ads, you get a level 3 unlock for 4 hours. The level 3 unlocks means you get a 1.5 increased chance of getting a card when you do arena battles and such. So that's how do you level up your hero? Oh boy. You can only level up your hero through arena battles. But not just winning arena battles. No. Each arena battle gives you a chance to get your hero. Now, they'll tell you what hero you have a chance to upgrade. If it's not your hero, you can recycle it for coins. 100 coins a clip, which you use to buy cards to get better. But, you can recycle. You can keep going and going and going and going. I have spent upwards of 13,000 coins trying to get to Louise, because that's my hero. Just trying to get the chance to upgrade her. That game is pure money suck, but I will not spend money on that garbage. Even
all
just a
mobile games
mere
are like
$10,
that.
I will not spend on that garbage.
Yeah. No, I know people that have dropped like enough money to warrant like a full paycheck on a mobile game. What is that? What is that really popular one? The monster one. I forget what it's called. It's really popular. It's like you find like the monsters, you raise them up, and like you use energy to get them like more level. It's retarded, but I know people like through friends that drop money on this shit. I just sit there like, why? That's like I think the amount of money I've spent on League is maybe like $15.
I really don't mind people spending what they assume a free-to-play game is worth to them. I don't mind if you're going to spend $10, $15, whatever. I won't even mind upwards of like $40 if you think the game is worth your time and money. People that are spending hundreds, boy, I don't understand you at all. And I just won't. So that's the end of that whole break. But I'm also playing all the anime games like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle and One Piece Treasure Cruise and Naruto Blazing, Shippuden Blazing, I think it's called. All just money sucking that I will not spend a dime on. Though Dragon Ball is surprisingly generous. One Piece is garbage with it. Naruto is even worse garbage with it. What's the next subject?
Going to the TV rant.
Oh, okay. Supergirl has the best Superman incarnation ever in live media.
Yep. That is the
Point
general
blank
consensus right now.
Point blank period. He has spoke my favorite line ever of a live action Superman. These guys are shooting at him. Bullets bounce off. They run out of bullets. The guy punches him. He gets an exasperated look on his face and pulls him up with one hand and goes, okay, you see, the bullets don't work. Why the punching? And then he throws him and goes, I never understood that.
That's just really good writing.
Just an amazing scene. I love that scene to death, and I've watched it like 10 times in a row. Because the guy punches him, and just, and the look on his face is just like, again with this nonsense. Why the punching? Never understood that. Best incarnation of Superman in history. Supergirl itself is pretty good. I'm sad to see Calista Flockhart go, but she does not want to move to Vancouver to shoot there, so what can you do? She was one of the best characters on the show. Don't like the regression of Wynn. He's become way too jokey for me, but it is what it is. Hopefully he gets a little bit better. Supergirl overall is probably the best superhero show on TV right now.
Oh, I think that's, yeah. I haven't watched it, but I've been reading what people are saying, and that's, again, general consensus.
Flash. Interesting the way they went with that. So they definitely did Flashpoint. The first episode was one Flashpoint, and it ended where he is now, which is the second Flashpoint.
Yeah, Flashpoint into Paradox.
So what he was trying to go back and change it again, but Jay Garrett stops him. And he does a pretty good analogy. He breaks a coffee cup, just the top of it, and he says, now you see, I just broke this coffee cup, like you're breaking the timeline. And no matter how much I try to put it back, it's never going to be perfectly fixed. So Barry just has to deal with the consequences of the timeline he's in. The only thing he could do is break it more.
Mm-hmm.
So right now there's this, this whole stuff going on that Barry's not used to. Oh, and Draco Malfoy is his partner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I immediately went, is that him? And I was like,
Is that the guy?
And then I looked it up, and sure enough. So, Flash.
Planet of the Apes. Why wouldn't you do this?
Flash is pretty good. I'm glad they're already trying to get rid of the Speedster. Like, get rid of that crap, and they're going with the Alchemy and hopefully Mirror Master at some point, because Mirror Master is balls to the wall awesome. Gotham is very up and down, as always. There are very good aspects of it and very bad aspects of it. Riddler is becoming better, and I was listening back to a previous episode of the podcast where I was like, Riddler has to go. And that Riddler did go, and the Riddler we have now is alright. Penguin has regressed in my mind. He used to be the best character on the show, and now he's just kind of Gordon, whatever's going on with him. Vicky Vale, whatever's going on with her. Barbara, that's a weird one. She's just like Harley Quinn, light. It's whatever. Mad Hatter shows up. Whatever. Ivy, all of a sudden is 20 now because of being dumped in some type of chemical. Okay. Bruce Wayne, I like you, Selena. There's something between us and this stuff. After his clone had kissed her, so Gotham.
Slide in a clone like that.
Yeah, Gotham. Don't know what's going on with Fish Mooney right now, but her story is pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. She hams it up a lot, but it's not to the detriment of the show. Next, Arrow.
Yeah.
Arrow is odd. I definitely like that they're trying to get a new team together, but they just gave up themselves too quickly. So it's like, oh, the team didn't trust Green Arrow; they trusted Oliver Queen. So at the end of the episode, Oliver reveals himself to these pretty much 4 random unknown people that he's the Green Arrow. Okay, why? Like, these guys could be literally anybody. But that's how it goes. The show itself is whatever. I don't know who the big bad is yet. It's some just random big black dude right now. That's not good enough for it. Just like Brick at the first half of last season. He's probably gonna be done by the season. I'm at the mid-season finale. it's all just leading up to the giant 4-episode crossover that's just gonna be fantastic. Oh, yes,
You think it's gonna be good?
it's got Supergirl, and that's all. I want to
Yeah.
see more Supergirl and Flash interactions. Is all I care about.
I mean, yeah, Supergirl, Flash, but
And then
you don't think
I'm
Oliver's gonna
interested-
drag it down?
I'm interested in Wynn and Cisco talking.
What was that?
I'm interested in Wynn and Cisco talking. Wynn is the tech guy on Supergirl.
Oh, okay.
Still hate Jimmy Olsen.
You mean James?
Still hate Jimmy Olsen.
You mean my name's not Jimmy?
Legends of Tomorrow. Now there's a series. First episode of the season was pretty outstanding for all the like weirdest of reasons, but it was an outstanding show. But freaking the Legion of Doom, that's all I care about. And they showed the Legion of Doom, or at least 2 members of it, which is Damien Dark and Reverse Flash. That's all I give a crap about. Bring on the Legion. And then Captain Cold's gonna be there, so that's gonna be a very interesting. So yeah, as far as the CW hierarchy of superhero shows, I would go Supergirl, Flash, Legends, Arrow, which is sad.
And where would Gotham be in that list?
Gotham would slide above Legends.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not great, but I definitely wouldn't call it bad. I definitely called it bad in the beginning, but it's improved vastly once they figured out, oh, we're a comic book show. Dragon Ball Super.
Oh.
You weren't here last week.
How did that go?
Not good.
Not good at all.
Is it ever good?
So Trunks is just something.
Because
Yeah, because he wasn't even that angry. Call it a sin if you want. I don't care. And then he just something. And now he's by himself fighting off Black and Zamatsu. Sure. Because he can.
Yeah, of course you can.
Suddenly. And isn't immediately slaughtered.
I remember something, and it really saddened me
Oh,
during
no.
the whole double filler evil water saga. The copy Vegeta, who is said to be the strength of Vegeta in his base form, was able to easily beat Super
Easily.
Saiyan 3 Gotenks,
Easily.
which means that that just makes Goku Super Saiyan 3 that much more powerful. And that just makes Trunks that much more powerful.
Yep.
Because
It's all a tear. So now he's just handling them efficiently
and the,
without
so
repose.
stupid. Why?
It's
Why do
idiotic.
you just go, well, here's another power up, here's another form, here's something else.
And
Nope.
people accept it. And they're trying to figure out what to name it now. The guy did nothing.
He powered. I said it last week. Within hours, his mom and his girlfriend were murdered in front of his eyes, and he just went Super Saiyan 1 against Black. Now all of a sudden, huge rage boost. Why? Doesn't make sense.
And now they're doing some old Dragon Ball technique of sealing him away. Now, here's the funny thing. Piccolo is shown knowing how to do this.
The Mafubu.
Yeah.
Mafuba.
Why not just take Piccolo?
No, he's not Goku.
No, look at it like this. They took Bulma with them. And that was with Trunks also in there. Piccolo could fit. While Black and Zamatsu are fighting Goku and Vegeta, Piccolo could do all of that. No? Why not?
He's not Goku.
So instead, we're going to have the literal idiot learn a technique in 6 or so hours while Trunks is fighting for his life and the future of everybody on Earth. We're just gonna have Goku waddy against the turtle until we freaking just like, okay, you know it now. Let's get this done. Instead of just going, hey, we've got Beans here. Let's go get Piccolo. Let's go back there right now. Let's get this done. So Trunks has just been fighting these guys for 6 hours.
And really,
Evenly
whole
fighting these guys for 6 hours.
Those who bested Vegeta and Goku in their strongest form.
He's just been fighting them for 6 hours.
Both of them.
Both of them together at the same time.
Really, the whole thing with Piccolo fitting in the time machine, it's been clearly stated that as long as his head is intact, he can just regenerate. Just chop his head off and take it in with him.
Yeah.
This is acceptable.
Yeah.
This is acceptable to people. That
Mhm.
Trunks just is as
Just
strong as or
boom!
stronger than Blue.
Just boom! Out of nowhere.
People accept this trash.
Okay, I felt so strongly about this blue Super Saiyan Rage boost garbage. I did something that I absolutely hate, and I saw a bunch of people's reactions to it. Oh, that pissed me off so so bad. It's
Oh,
like,
look.
Oh my goodness,
There's
it's so
another form.
But they're like, oh, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. It's so amazing. And they're shaking, and one person started crying. Like, this is what I've always wanted. It's like,
Are you serious?
That was an amazing sound. I want that pointed out. Nice
And
job,
then this
DA.
mother does Masenko and people wet themselves.
again, what is the difference between that and Goku holding up his hands and just shooting a blast? It's nothing.
Now you see, DA, the different. I have nowhere to go with that.
How dare people cry? How dare they? How dare they feel excitement over this? I've always said I respect that you feel excitement over a
Yes.
product.
I wish that I could.
I no longer respect those people.
I no longer
Dude.
respect these kids.
I can't respect the opinion of someone who gets excited over
You can't put respect on their name.
on their feelings. Who cries because Trump goes, I don't care, and powers up. And then for 6 hours, it's just fighting these guys evenly. If that's the case, why wouldn't Vegeta give Goku the bean right there? Those two take care of one of them, and Trunks take care of the other.
Immortal.
Immortal.
They don't have to. Who cares?
Cut his
One
head
of them.
off.
One
Cut
of them
his head
that,
off.
that solves a lot of DBG problems.
One of them is immortal. The other one ain't.
Just ISIS him already. Get it over with.
I will say, I found it very funny of Vegeta getting all mad that Bulma kept saying, Goku's gonna beat them, don't worry. That was pretty funny to me. Yeah, this series is trash. And I'm tired of it. And I'm tired of the people.
I drink this. This
Until
is-
you saw the
this-
reactions, huh?
Oh my god.
People shaking.
I can show you some things, boy.
How do you
You,
Oh my God.
You're gonna want to comment once you see them.
I don't know.
the
I
only
don't understand.
the only thing I really liked about like them bringing back Mafuba is they're actually remembering stuff about the old series. That's really it, though.
I'm sure they'll mess it up somehow.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna work because they've already spoiled like 4 or 5, not 4 or 5,
Yeah,
3 or 4
episodes.
episodes in the future, and they're still just fighting them. So he's not gonna go back and go Mafubu, and it works. So
Well, actually, no, they're already
it's not.
fucking. Actually, now that I think about it, they already are screwing it up. It's supposed to kill the user.
Yep, that's why Master Ogi said it's a dangerous technique.
No, it's deadly. There's a 100% mortality rate.
But then somebody else used it and almost died.
Tien also knows it.
I guess
and
it's
he's
power
a lot
level.
shorter than Piccolo.
I guess it's power level
And he ain't doing
dependent.
nothing. He ain't got nothing
When
going
they
on.
gathered all the Z warriors, it was Krillin, Piccolo, no Tien, no Yamcha.
They ain't doing nothing. So why not just let them? This is what I mean by letting the people that are doing nothing get a little shine. Give them some shine.
Here's what they do. After this whole thing is over, just go, okay, they were in the future. Time works weird. They were in the future. They were only in the future for an hour, but for us, weeks passed.
Yeah,
and we
I
had
was
to deal
thinking
with
that.
our own thing back
Yeah,
here.
you know what? I was thinking that. But
The
no.
return of Mecha Frieza.
Let me tell you why now.
I,
2 episodes. There's them going back in time, and the one that they come back here. Trunks is still just looking up at the sky. It's the same day. No,
plus there's Whis.
no, no, no.
Boo.
So no.
Go on, Henry.
Can we talk about how useless Boo is as a character
he
now?
saw today or this week's episode. You know what he went? Trunks-san, I can't believe that while this was going on, you were spending time with my family. I feel all bad in my head.
Goodbye.
No, this is all in his head.
Oh. Goodbye, Dragon Ball Super Series. See you guys in another 13 episodes. What happened to my training?
What indeed?
All right. Any other things we want to get?
Any DA story time?
We'll save that for next time.
Prison School is good. Amazed.
Isn't next time our pre-Yoma? Yeah, it is.
But
no,
we ain't got a lot
no,
going on.
next week.
No.
I thought we weren't doing the Wednesday cast.
Oh, yeah, then I guess it is.
Yeah.
It is true. So yeah, next week will be pre-Oma. And to get us excited for con stories, we'll have a DA con story. Or a DA story. But none of those usually happen. All right.
Continues to be amazing. The full song. I talked about this either 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, but the new opening happened, and now
For JoJo.
just today, the full version and the English and the instrumental release, and they are all amazing. JoJo is the best. The new chapter of JoJo Lian come out, or JoJo Lian. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've only ever read it. I still only know 8% of what's going on, and it's still the best. JoJo. I've started rereading Stone Ocean, and it is the best. JoJo.
I saw a video recently, and all it was a compilation of every time Dio said JoJo. And that's it. That's all the video was.
It couldn't have been more than about a minute because he didn't say it as much after part. Because I saw a really, really good theory about Dio because he doesn't call Jotaro JoJo. To him, JoJo is Jonathan. So after in part 3, he doesn't call anybody JoJo. So he still has that bond. I really like Dio because at the end of part 1, Wang Chung, ode for laughter. There was actually a small Asian man named Wang Chung. He was like, "Hey, we gonna get you, Jonathan. We gonna f you up." And Dio was just like, "No, this man has bested me, and you will kill him swiftly, and no harm, no disrespect will be given to him." And I was like, "Dio's awesome," but he might be overtaking my funny Valentine. But BG has something to say about Dragon Ball Super.
No.
Oh yes, I agree with that.
No, I don't. I just the people.
The people.
Somebody
The
showed
people.
a picture of Hit, and they were like, "Best Dragon Ball Super character, yes." Oh, you're not gonna talk about that whole argument that you had with that dude?
No,
Okay.
Argument with a dude.
I've got no patience for this.
He was on Neo Gaf, and he was just like,
That's your
Chi-Chi-
problem right there.
Chi-Chi's a horrible rapist, and the dude was like, "No," and BG was like, "Yeah."
What's a kiss? What? Wait.
I'm not going into this.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week for the pre-Yoma
Pre-Yoma
stream.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Later.